In 1996, Nintendo and Square, which is now known as Square Enix, connected to create the first Mario RPG, Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars, featuring an action combat battle system, which will be the staple of the future RPG style games that would follow, like Paper Mario series or the Mario Luigi series. In fact, without the success of Super Mario RPG, we probably don't get Paper Mario and all the other games that followed. Unfortunately, we also never really got a sequel to Super Mario RPG, and the only real way to play this gem is off the original hardware or the virtual console releases on Wii or Wii U. Surprisingly, in the June 2023 Nintendo Direct, we got an announcement for a Nintendo Switch remake of Super Mario RPG, which would drop November 17, 2023. Hi guys, my name is Peter, aka King Exodus, and in today's video, we're going to be reviewing Super Mario RPG's remake on Switch. Developed by Arte Piazza, I'm excited to jump back into this awesome adventure with Mario and his friends. And just to remind you, I do scale from a 1 to a 10, with 1 being horrible and 10 being an all-time classic. So let's kick off this intro and bring back some nostalgia. Super Mario RPG was a complete reimagining from the original from 1996, adopting a 3D graphical style akin to the modern Super Mario titles, but still maintaining the character design and charm from the original. With the new graphical style came new pre-rendered video cutscenes instead of the old in-game scenes that we got way back in the day. These new cutscenes gave each moment a little bit of an extra special feel to them, especially during the new party member introductions are really awesome. This whimsical story has not changed at the slightest, but definitely not a bad thing. Like the original, the game begins with an age-old story of Bowser kidnapping Princess Peach against her will, and Toad gives Mario the responsibility of rescuing her. Upon Mario's arrival to Bowser's Keep, Mario works his way to battle Bowser and rescues Princess Peach. Like always, Mario is successful, but as he's about to rescue the princess, the castle doesn't feel right and begins to shake. Falling through the sky and crashing through the castle, Exor, a giant sword that sends Mario, Peach, and Bowser flying off to different worlds, and now taking ownership of the castle. During Exor's fall, also crashes through the Star Road and shatters into 7 different pieces throughout the world. When Mario comes to, he's instructed to go back and rescue Peach, but upon his arrival, Exor destroys the bridge to access Bowser's Keep and tells Mario that he serves the Smithy Gang, and they are on a quest to conquer the world. Now it is Mario's job to stop the Smithy Gang, rescue the princess, and restore the Star Road that was damaged by recovering the 7 stars. Mario must traverse different worlds to defeat Smithy and acquire the 7 stars. The overworld is filled with interesting NPCs and some menacing enemies. If these enemies touch Mario, it ensues a turn-based battle in which you must eliminate all the enemies on the field. This is not a solo mission for Mario though, as he will have a full party of friends helping him in his adventures and in combat. The first party member that Mario meets is Mallow, the Nimbus that's introduced as an adopted grandson of the Frog Sage, and is an original character for this specific game. Mallow is your strong magic user that's special attacks are based off the weather effects. Next is Geno, which is a wooden doll that awakens by a higher authority from above to help Mario and his friends to save the Star Road. Geno is also an original character for this game. Geno uses mainly laser-based special attacks, and he has a strong attack stat with his defense being a little on the lower side. Next we have Mario's arch nemesis Bowser, joining forces with the gang to save his castle. His special attacks are nothing to write about, but his physical attack are extremely high. Last but not least is Princess Peach. Having finally rescued her during your adventure, she will join Mario in combat. Her attack stats aren't all that great, but is the ideal healer for your party. Mario goes into fights versus enemies with 2 of his 4 partners, but unlike the original, can be swapped out at any point during the battle. There are 4 different options you can do during battle, being attack, which is using your equipped weapon to attack, items, which is using your items during battle, more, which houses your runaways and your defense options, and special, which are your special attack that various characters learn throughout the game as they level up. These special attacks use your flower points, which you can raise with various flower tabs items across the world. Combat does have a timed hit system as well, so there will be certain windows for you to hit when you attack or you're blocking an attack, and it can add damage or neutralize it. When timing your attacks, you can deal residual damage to an enemy that you don't even target, which helps speed up combat in this game. Depending on the different weapons you equip to your character, will change the timing on their standard attacks. So timing can be a little difficult to master at first, but once you start getting a hang of it, you can chain them together for added bonuses and stat buffs while raising your action gauge, which is a new feature to Remake. Once you fill your action gauge, you can activate a devastating triple move. And using different combinations of party members activate different kinds of triple moves with its own cutscene. It's really awesome looking if you ask me. These come in clutch on boss fights especially. The strategy during combat, finding and exploiting weaknesses and mastering timing and powerful combos is as delightful as it was from the original. Though the story and turn-based combat stayed nearly identical to the original with just a little bit of quality of life features added, that's not to say that this game doesn't feature anything new. Super Mario RPG Remake added some much needed post-game content. After you complete the main campaign, you get returned right before the final run up to the endgame boss with an added player report which details all the activity from your game file. You also get a music player so you can enjoy some of the original music and the new redone for the remake. You also get some awesome boss fight rematches which will test your mastery of the game's combat mechanics. And not to spoil anything, but there's a really awesome iconic fight for you at the end of those rematches. Overall, I loved every single minute of this colorful and quirky RPG that took me around 12 hours to complete the main campaign and another 7 hours during the post game. I just couldn't put it down myself personally. Starting off 2023 with Metroid Prime's Remastered, which received positive reception, even getting a 94 Metacritic score. I think at this point we can with no debate call Nintendo the GOATs of the remaster of the remake. You can definitely add Super Mario RPG on that list of great remakes. Though I'm in favor of game preservation, sometimes it doesn't hurt to bring an older game up to current gen consoles and implement some modern mechanics and offer a new perspective on a classic. Time to put a score on the Super Mario RPG. I think this game brings back all the charm and nostalgia from the original, while also speeding up combat and implementing a lot more quality of life features to the gameplay. So with that being said, I give Super Mario RPG an 8 out of 10. Let me know what you thought of my score. Put it down in the comments down below. I'd love to hear what your guys' opinion of this game is. And if you like this video, consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel for more gaming content, like my review on Super Mario Wonder, which should be right here, or what YouTube thinks you might like, which is right here. Thank you for watching this video. Until next time, your boy King Exodus is out.